أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and welcome to today's class. I hope you're all doing well inshallah. You all have the class rules in front of you. Can I please remind everybody to make sure that their videos are off throughout this class? Also, parents should be present in the class in order to supervise their children, and children should remain in the classroom till the end. Jazakumullah. We will now start the class with a prayer. Can I please ask discipline in charge to choose a student for us?
Assalamu alaikum. Our first student is N6339.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Okay, I'm going to ask you to help me read this prayer for me, okay? So please repeat after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله
Can you say that for me again? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Well done. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a. Excellent. Well done. And can you read the translation for me now?
Oh Allah, I ask you for my beneficial knowledge.
Well done. Nearly there. Oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge. Okay? Beneficial means knowledge that is good for you. Okay? That is beneficial for you. Okay. Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah for your help. Okay. So in Monday's class, you looked at the topic of fatha, okay? And you also revised that in yesterday's class with your teacher. And I hope you have all been revising after that as well. In the fatha lesson, you learnt that fatha, if I go back to the fatha lesson, looks like this. So it is found, a stroke found above the letter like so. And any letter with a fatha on it should be pronounced for 1 second or 1 beat only. Okay, now that rule applies to another stroke which is called kasra, or in other words, short stretch. Now kasra is very similar to fatha, however the sound that you make is a bit different. Okay, so kasra, if we read this paragraph, it says kasra is another important slanted stroke that is commonly placed below a letter. Whereas fatha was above a letter, kasra is found beneath or below a letter. When a letter carries a kasra, it is called makthur. A makthur letter should be articulated softly and must not be prolonged for more than 1 second or 1 count, just like a maftu letter. So just like a letter with a fatha on it, a letter with a kasra underneath it should only be pronounced for 1 second or 1 count. Okay. Now in exercise 6.1, you can see the first 3 columns show you what a kasra looks like. You can see that this line over here, if it shows that it can indicate a letter. A kasra is a slanted stroke like this that is found underneath a letter. Okay, like this. This is short slanted stroke, just like fatha, but instead of on top of a letter, it is now found underneath a letter. And this is called a kasra. This is also an example of a kasra, and so is this. Okay, these are all 3 examples of a kasra. They look slightly different, but they all are examples of a kasra. Now let's move on to looking at how the sound of a letter changes when a kasra is found beneath it, underneath it, okay? So you can see in this column, you have the letter alif. This is a simple alif. It has no stroke on it. So when we say this letter, we say alif. Moving on to the next column, now you can see that the same letter is there, alif, but it has a stroke underneath it. And this stroke we've just learnt is a kasra. Now how I would pronounce this is as follows. Alif with a kasra, E. E. Okay, my sound is going downwards and I'm only pronouncing the letter for 1 second or 1 count. Okay, E. Okay, this is the example of how alif with a kasra underneath it is pronounced. Now in this exercise, exercise 6.1, we will be going through each alphabet and looking at how the sound of each alphabet changes when a kasra is found underneath it. Okay, so in this exercise, I will repeat, I will say it and you will repeat after me. So can we please have our first student?
Our first student is A5310.
A5310. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
Good.
Good, okay. So do you understand what kasra is?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So what we're going to be doing is I will do this whole row with you, okay? So I want you to repeat after me. This over here is an alif.
Alif.
Well done. Now this is an alif with a kasra underneath it. So I would pronounce this as E.
E.
Well done. Next, this is the letter Ba.
Ba.
Well done. Now this is the letter Ba, but it has a kasra underneath it. So I only pronounce this for 1 second. I would say B.
B.
Well done. Excellent. One more time. B.
B.
Well done. Now come a little closer to the mic so we can all hear you a little better. Okay. Now over here, this is the next letter. This is a Ta.
Ta.
Well done. Now the same letter but with a kasra underneath it. T.
T.
Well done. T.
T.
Excellent. Remember that key rule of only 1 second rule, okay? Well done. Next letter. Tha.
Sa.
Well done. Now the same letter with a kasra underneath it. Fi.
C.
Fi.
C.
Excellent. Well done. Really good, mashallah. Now the next letter, this is the letter Jim.
Jim.
Well done. Now the same letter but with a kasra underneath it, you would now pronounce this as G.
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 Yes, excellent. Okay. So we are remembering that 1 second rule because of the kasra. Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student, please?
Assalamu alaikum. I just need to request all the students that please stop raising their hands. And the next student is N6339.
N6339. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay. So we're carrying on now. This is the letter Ha.
Ha.
Well done. Now the same letter, but now with a kasra underneath it, it would be He.
He.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. So the same letter, but because it has a kasra, your sound changes and you only pronounce this letter now for 1 second. Okay. Now in this exercise, it is important to note that you might see some letters highlighted in red. Okay, like the next one. Now this all indicates letters that are thick sounding letters. So now do you remember in the beginning when we learned about thick sounding letters and thin sounding letters? we learned that thick sounding letters should be pronounced with a thick and heavy sound. So that's why what they have done in this exercise is that we have highlighted the letters that are thick sounding letters in red so that you can pay attention to how you pronounce them. Okay, so this is the letter kha.
Kha.
Well done. Now the same letter with a kasra underneath it, khi.
Khi.
Well done, really nicely read. Khi.
Khi.
Well done. Next letter, dal.
Dal.
Well done. Same letter with a kasra, di.
Di.
Well done. Next letter, zal.
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 Well done. And now over here, z.
Z.
Well done. Excellent. One more time, z.
Z.
Excellent. Next letter, ra.
Ra.
Well done. Now the same letter with a kasra underneath it, ri.
Ri.
Well done. One more time, ri.
Ri.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Okay. Can we have one other student, please?
Our next tifl is A5341.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, so we will move on to the next line now. Are you understanding the kasra rule okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we will move on to the next line now. This is a za.
Za.
Well done. Now, same letter with a kasra underneath it, z.
Z.
Well done. Z.
Z.
Excellent. Next letter, sin.
Sin.
Excellent. Now, same letter with a kasra underneath it, c.
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 Yes. Always remembering that 1 second rule for any letter with a kasra underneath it. Okay. Next letter, sheen.
Sheen.
Excellent. Now the same letter with a kasra underneath it, she.
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 Well done. Excellent. Okay. Now the next two letters, what did I say the red indicates in this exercise?
The thick and heavy letters.
Yes. Excellent. Well done. So the next two letters are thick and heavy sounding letters. So just be mindful of that when you're reading. Okay. Now the next letter is sad.
Sword.
Well done. Now the same letter with a kasra, si.
C.
Okay, now remember that thick and heavy sound. Si.
C.
Well done. Good effort. Okay. Now next letter, bod.
Dod.
Well done. Now the same letter with a kasra underneath it, b.
D.
B.
D.
Yes, it's a bit more difficult this letter, but with practice, inshallah, you will get better and better. Okay. MashaAllah, Jazakumullah for your help. Let's have another student now.
Our next Nasra is N6329.
Assalamu alaikum, N6329.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, so we will be carrying on with the next line. Again, mindful of the fact that the next two letters are the thick sounding letters. So just keep that in mind when you're reading, okay? So the next letter is ta.
Ta.
Well done. Now the same letter with a kasra underneath it, pui.
Chi.
Pui. Say that one more time. Pui.
Chi.
Well done, okay? Next one. Zo.
Zo.
Same letter with a kasra underneath it, z.
Z.
Yes, z.
Z.
Well done. Next letter is Ain.
Oin.
Well done. Now the same letter but with a kasra underneath it. Ay.
I.
Ay.
E.
Yes. Just try and make that Ain sound from the middle of your throat and then remember the kasra underneath it. Okay. One more time. Ay.
I.
Okay, just remember that your sound should go straight downwards, okay? So, E.
E.
Yes, much better, okay? Well done. Next one, Ghain.
Going.
Well done. Now, same letter but with a kasra underneath it. Ghi.
G.
Ghi.
Oi.
Okay, just try not to make your letters too rounded. Just straight away apply the kasra sound to it, okay? One more time. Ghi.
Gori.
Let's try this one more time. I think you might be struggling a little bit, okay? This is the letter Ghain.
Going.
Ghi.
G.
Okay, much better. Okay, well done. Just keep practicing this letter because it might be a bit difficult to pronounce this, okay? Next letter, Fa.
Fa.
Okay, now same letter with a kasra, Fi.
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 Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student, please?
Our next student is A5334. But before that, I'm seeing many IDs with incorrect IDs, many people with incorrect IDs. So please rename yourself, or if you don't know your ID, then contact us through info@nqc.org.uk. Otherwise, you will be put in the waiting room. A5334.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, we'll move on to the next line with you. This is the letter Qaf.
Qaf.
Well done. Qaf.
Qaf.
Well done. This is a nice, thick, heavy sound. So we may have to make sure of that, okay? Now, the same letter with a kasra, qi. Can you say that for me? Say that again. Qi.
Ki.
Okay, just remember that because it has a kasra underneath it, we have to make sure that we only pronounce it for how many seconds?
1.
1 second. Excellent. So make sure you apply that when you read it, okay? Qi.
Ki.
Repeat after me. Qi.
Ki.
Excellent. Okay. Now the next letter, 1 second. Next letter is kaf.
Kaf.
Well done. Kaf.
Kaf.
Well done. Now the same letter with a kasra underneath it. Ki.
Ki.
Well done. Ki.
Ki.
Well done. Moving on. Lam.
Lam.
Li.
Li. Li.
Well done. Just 1 second. Li.
Li.
Well done. Next letter. Mim.
Mim.
Mim with a kasra. Mi.
Mi.
Well done. Excellent. Okay. Nice and softly. Mi.
Mi.
Well done. Next letter is noon.
Noon.
Now noon with a kasra. Ni.
Ni.
Excellent. One more time. Ni.
Ni.
Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have one more student, please?
Our next student is N6324.
Assalamu alaikum. N6324.
Hi. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do this final line with me. Repeat after me. Wow.
Wow.
Now this is the same letter with a kasra. We.
We.
Well done. Excellent. Now I see a lot of students are raising their hands. The discipline in charge has already mentioned it, that please do not raise your hands unless I ask you to, which I will not ask you to do. So please do not press the button on your screens that says raise hands, because that does disturb the class a lot. Okay, so please keep your hands down. Jazakumullah. Okay, so let's carry on. This is the letter ha.
Ha.
Well done. And the same letter with a kasra, he.
He.
Excellent. Well done. One more time. He.
He.
Okay. Next letter is hamza.
Hamza.
Now Hamza with a kasra is E.
E.
Okay, it pronounces it, the same sound is made as if it was an alif. Okay, so the same sound that we made over here is the same sound that we will make over here. Okay, E.
E.
Well done. Now this is a ya.
Ya.
Well done. Now ya with a kasra, Ji.
Yi.
Excellent. Well done. Yi.
Yi.
Now the next letter is a ta.
Ta.
Yes, well done. Okay, do you remember we learned this when we were learning about all the alphabets? That this is a ta.
Ta.
It looks like a ha, like this one, but it has the two dots. That's why it is a ta. Now the ta with a kasra, ti.
Ti.
Well done. One more time, ti.
Ti.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah. So that was really, really good. MashaAllah, all the students that read it really nicely. And the thing you have to keep in mind is that the 1 second rule, okay? So any letter with a kasra underneath it should be only pronounced for 1 second. Just like you learnt with fatha as well, okay? So in exercise 6.2, what's happening is that you have an exercise which is combining both what you learnt in the fatha lesson and what you've learnt in today's lesson, okay? So in this exercise, you will see letters either with a fatha or with a kasra on it. And what's going to happen is we will try and join letters to form words, okay? But we will do it one step at a time. We will do it in 3 stages and then form the word in this column over here, okay? So I will ask students to come to the mic and then slowly we will build up the letters to form the word, okay? So can I please have a student on the mic?
A5348.
Assalamu alaikum. A5348.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, are you understanding the lesson okay today?
It's good.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we will practice more and more, and then at home you will also practice, inshallah, and that will help you to get better. Okay, so in this exercise, it is important to note that again you will see some letters that are highlighted in red. For example, over here you see that this is highlighted in red. This is just indicating letters that have a kasra underneath it, so that you are more wary of them and you are able to apply the rule of kasra to them. Okay? So what we will do, we'll start from here, and I want you to repeat after me. Okay? This is wa.
Wa.
Well done. This is ri.
Ri.
And this is sa.
Sa.
Yes. Just remember that this has a fatha on it, this has a kasra underneath it, and this has a fatha on it. But all 3 letters should only be pronounced for 1 second, because both fatha and kasra should only be pronounced for 1 second. Okay? Now let's try and put these letters together to form this word over here. Waritha.
Warisa.
Waritha.
Warisa.
Well done. Just make sure that it is very easy to stretch the last word out longer for than 1 second. Okay, so we have to be really careful, especially with the last letter, because we tend to stretch that more than we need to. Okay, Waritha.
Warisa.
Excellent. That was much better. Okay, well done. Now let's move on. Ta.
Ta.
B.
B.
A.
A.
So this first letter had a fatha on it, the second letter had a kasra underneath it, and the third letter had a fatha on it. So let's try and join them all together. Tabi'a.
Tabia.
Excellent. One more time, read it on your own.
Tabia.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Okay. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
N6338.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, are you understanding the lesson today?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So what I will do is the same like I've been doing before. I will say it and I want you to repeat after me. Okay? The first letter has a kasra underneath it. So, E. Can you repeat after me, please? E.
A.
Excellent. And the next letter has a fatha. Wa.
Wa.
And the next letter also has a fatha. Ja.
Ja.
Excellent. So let's try and form the whole word. Aywaja.
Aywaja.
Well done. One more time. Aywaja.
Aywaja.
Excellent. Just make sure that you're giving the same amount of time to all three letters. That is 1 second each. Okay? Aywaja.
Aywaja.
Excellent. Well done. Much better. Okay? Just keep practicing this one. So that's really good. Okay? Now the next letter is a ya with a fatha. So ya.
Ya.
Excellent. The next letter is a dal with a kasra. So di.
Di.
And the next again, ya with a fatha, ya.
Ya.
Excellent. Now let's try and join them all together. Yadiya.
Yadiya.
Excellent. One more time on your own.
Yadiya.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Okay. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student?
Our next student is A5328.
Assalamu alaikum. A5328.
Welcome.
Walaikum salam. Okay, I'm going to do the next line with you. So please repeat after me. This is a lam with a kasra, li.
Li.
Well done. Next is mim with a fatha, ma.
Ma.
Excellent. Next is a noon with a kasra, ni.
Ni.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. So let's try and put them all together. Limani.
Liba. Limani.
Well done. One more time. Limani.
Limani.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. This is a ra with a fatha, ra.
Ra.
Well done. Dal with a kasra, di.
Di.
Excellent. And then you have a fa with a fatha, fa.
Fa.
Well done. All together now. Radifa.
Radifa.
Well done. One more time on your own.
Radifa.
Excellent. Excellent. Really, really nicely read. Okay. Jazakumullah. Can we have one more student, please, for this exercise?
N6304.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today? You okay?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So we're going to do this last line of exercise 6.2 with you. I want you to repeat after me. This is a scene with a fatha, sa.
Sa.
Well done. Fa with a kasra, fi.
Fi.
Well done. Next is a ha with a fatha, ha.
Ha.
Well done. Excellent. So let's try and put that all together now. Safiha.
Safiha.
Well done. Just remember your last letter, you're prolonging it slightly longer than it should be. Safiha.
Safiha.
Well done. Much, much better. Okay. Now the next example over here, the first letter is ha with a fatha, ha.
Ha.
Excellent. Next, mim with a kasra, mi.
Mi.
Well done. Next is dal with a fatha, da.
Da.
Excellent. Well done. Now all together, this will be hamida.
Hamida.
Okay. This ha, just try and say it slightly a bit more with your within the middle of your throat. Hamida.
Hamida.
Well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Okay. Just remember 1 second each for the letters that have a fatha or a kasra on them. Okay. Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah for your help. So that was exercise 5.2 that we have just completed. Okay. Now before we move on, I'd just like to pause the class a bit over here because in today's class we will be trying out a new method called the breakout room. This means that in a while I will set up a room and some of you will get a notification to join this breakout room. And what this breakout room allows us to do is it allows some students to go off and join another classroom in which there will be another teacher, and and that teacher will listen to you and give you some more information. Okay, so if successful, this technique will be used in future classes as well, inshallah. And the whole point of this is that we will be able to listen to more students during the classroom because, of course, we have a limited time during the classrooms and it is very difficult to listen to a lot of students. So this breakout room facility will aid in that and will help us to listen to more students at one time. So if you all just be patient with me, I'm going to set up the breakout room and then the students that I select will get a notification and please accept that notification and you will be asked to go into a different room where a teacher is waiting for you. Okay, so if you could all bear with me. Okay, so I have selected the students I would like to go to the breakout room and they will then be asked, you will be sent a notification on your computer screens. Please accept that notification, click OK, and that will take you to another room, which is called the breakout room, and you have another teacher there waiting for you, okay? And then after a while, when I'm ready, I will call you back to join the main class and you will carry on as normal, okay? So I'm going to make the classroom now. If you receive a notification, please select OK. Okay, so I've created a breakout room for those students. We will now carry on as normal with all the students that we have over here, and we will carry on to exercise 6.3. Now in this exercise, we have the same format that we're doing before, so we are now combining still letters with a fatha on it and letters with a kasra on it to form a word. However, like we had over here, the letters are no longer split into three to form the word. We just have the word itself appear on the screen like so. Okay, but not to worry. If you are a little hesitant or you don't know how to do it yet, no problem. We will go through the letters one at a time and then help you to form that word. Okay, so in this exercise, I will again be leading and I want the students to please repeat after me when I read, okay? And even though students, I'm only listening to one student at a time, that doesn't stop the rest of you from repeating after me as well when the student is repeating as well, okay? So when you're listening to me, repeat after me as well, everybody, okay? So can we have one student on the line?
Our next Tifl is A5349.
Assalamu alaikum, A5349.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, so we will carry on with exercise 6.3 now. And I want you to repeat after me, okay?
Okay.
The first letter, E.
E.
Ra,
Ra.
Ma.
Ma.
Irama.
Irama.
Well done. Just don't stretch the ra out for too long. Just 1 second each, okay? Irama.
Irama.
Perfect, well done. Next letter, next word, sorry. Sha.
Sha. Sha.
He.
He.
Da.
Da.
Shahida.
Shahida.
Well done, excellent. Okay, now the next letter, the next word, Ya.
Ya.
Li.
Li.
Yes, this is a lam. Okay, the letter lam, and it has a kasra underneath it. So li.
Li.
Ja.
Ja.
Yalija.
Jalija.
Well done. Remember, 1 second each. Don't stretch anything longer than it needs to. Yalija.
Jalija.
Okay. Don't say it too fast either. Take your time, but just remember 1 second. Yalija.
Jalija.
Well done. Now, can you do the next one? Try it on your own.
Alima. Alima.
Perfect. Well done. Next.
Hafiza.
Yes.
Hafiza.
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 Excellent. Remember that za is a thick sounding letter. So when you say it with a thick and heavy sound. Okay? Other than that, mashallah, really well done. And you managed to do the last two examples on your own as well, which is really, really good to hear. Okay? Well done. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student on the line, please?
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Assalamualaikum. Can we have another student on the line?
N6310.
I think it was me again.
Assalamualaikum. N6310. Assalamualaikum. N6310. You're unmuted. Walaikum assalam. Okay. So let's do the second line of this exercise now. Please follow after me. Sha. Repeat after me. Sha. Well done. Next is Ri. Well done. And the next is Ba. Okay, just wait for me to read it and then you can repeat after me, okay? Ba. Well done. Now all together. Shariba. Shariba. Okay, excellent. Well done. Really good attempt, okay? Now let's move on to the next example. This is a lam with a fatha. La. Bi. Sa. Labitha. Excellent. Well done. Now next example. Ba. La. Di. Baladi. Excellent. Well done. Do you want to try the next one on your own?
Yes.
Yes, so if you go, then do one letter at a time first. Follow my hand. Next. Yeah. Well done. All together now. Excellent. Well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Okay. Now let's try the next one. Yes. Amila. Excellent. Well done. Really, really good attempt. Really nicely read. Just keep practicing this lesson, okay? Well done. Can we have another student, please?
A5303.
Assalamualaikum. A5303.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to the next line with me. Please repeat after me. This is ha.
Ha.
This is B.
B.
Ta.
Ta.
Habita.
Habita.
Excellent. Well done. Before we carry on, can I please remind all students to stop raising their hands because it messes up with the mic list that we have in front of us. Okay? So please do not raise your hands in class because we will put your hands down again. So there's no point of raising your hands. Okay? Jazakumullah. Let's move on. This is fa.
Fa. Fa.
Yes. Fa.
Fali. Falia.
Just repeat after me for now, and then later on I will ask you to have a go on your own. Okay.
Okay.
This is fa,
Fa.
li,
Li.
and this is a meme with a fatha, so ma.
Ma.
Falima.
Falima.
Excellent. Well done. Now next, this is a qa.
Off.
This is a qaf, yes, but it has a fatha, so we
So,
say
so be
qa.
yeah. Ka.
Yes, and then the next letter is a meme, but it also has a fatha, so we say ma.
Ma.
And then the last bit is ri.
Ri.
Excellent, well done, ri. Now the next, so this is all together is qamari.
Mari.
One more time.
Kamari.
Excellent, well done. Now let's try the next one. Do it on your own, but do it letter by letter. Okay.
Okay. Waladi. Waladi.
Excellent, well done. Really nicely read. Okay, next one.
Sanati.
Okay, so sa, and then you have na, and then you have ti. So
Ti.
all together now.
Sanati.
Excellent, well done. Really, really good, mashallah. Okay, you read that really nicely. Keep practicing, but mashallah, you're doing really well. Can we have another student on the line, please?
Thank you very much. Khudafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Our next student is N6316.
N6316, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Is that N6316?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so are you understanding the lesson okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So your first example over here, now it has 4 letters in it. Okay, so we'll go through each letter one at a time. I want you to repeat after me. Fa.
Fa.
Okay, the next letter is also a fa.
Fa.
Well done. Z.
Z.
A.
A.
Fa fa zi a.
Fa fa zi a.
Excellent. Well done. So even though that there are 4 letters in this word, but each letter should be pronounced for 1 second or 1 count each. Okay. The next is ya.
Ya.
E.
E.
Sa.
Sa.
Okay. Now over here you are making the sound of the hamza. Okay. So you see the hamza over here. That's the letter that you're looking at, and then it has a kasra underneath it. That's how you know that this is a hamza with a kasra. And like we saw before, a hamza makes the same sound as an alif. Okay, so that's why this is E. Okay, Ya Isa.
Ya Isa.
Well done. Next, Qa.
Qa.
La.
La.
Mi.
Bi.
Mi.
Bi.
Qalami.
Qalabi.
Excellent, well done. Now let's try the next one on your own. Do one letter at a time, and then we'll make it the whole word together. Okay?
Okay. Ba.
Well done.
Zi. Qa. Bariqa.
Perfect. Excellent. Next one.
Ka.
Yeah.
Zi. Ha. Kariha.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read, mashallah. Well done. That was really good. Can we have another student, please?
A5324.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, I'm going to ask you to the next line with me. Please repeat after me. Na.
Na.
Si.
Ti.
Ya.
Ya.
Okay, this is a ya with a fatha. So, ya.
Ya.
Nasiya.
Nasiya.
Excellent. Well done. Really good. Okay. Now let's try the next section over here. This is kha.
Kha.
Si.
Si.
Ra.
Ra.
Khasira.
Kasira.
Well done. Remember each letter for 1 second each. Okay. Khasira.
Kasira.
Perfect. Well done. That was really, really good. Okay. Next, ra,
Ra.
z,
Z.
b.
Z.
Yes. So this is a thick and heavy sound. So one more time, b,
Z.
and then ya,
Ya.
radiya.
Razia.
Well done. Make sure the ya is only said for 1 second again. So radiya.
Razia.
Okay. Well done. Now next, and try this on your own actually now.
Fa.
Yes.
La. Ki.
Yes.
Falaki.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Now remember again, this is a qaf and it's a thick and heavy sounding letter. So make sure you pronounce that correctly. Falaqi.
Falaki.
Well done. Excellent. Okay. Now the next letter. Next. Yeah. Yes.
Ki.
Yes.
Fahiya.
Well done. Okay. So this last letter is a ya. So fahiya.
Fahiya.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really nicely read. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
I have a question.
N6.
Sorry, I think A5324 had a question.
Are you a professional?
Well, we've all attended Hafiz Fazli Rabi Saab's Nqc Quran class, so that we have that certificate. But yes, we do our best to teach you. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Can we have another student, please?
Sure. Our next student is N6318.
Assalamu alaikum, N6318.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, I'm going to ask you to help me read the final line of exercise 16.3, 6.3, sorry. I want you to repeat after me, please. Fa,
Fa.
ri,
Ri.
and then ha.
Ha.
Fariha.
Fariha.
Well done. Now just come a little closer to your mic so that I can hear you properly. Let's do the next example. Fa,
Fa.
li,
Li.
ma.
Ma.
Falima.
Falima.
Perfect. Next, E,
E.
B,
B.
li.
Li.
Ibili.
Ibili.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Okay. Now, do you want to try the next one on your own?
Yes.
Off you go.
Ra.
Yes.
I.
Yes.
Ha.
Well done. And altogether.
Rabiha.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Okay. Rabiha.
Rabiha.
Excellent. Let's try the next one.
Maliki.
Yeah.
Maliki.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. And you pronounced all three letters just for 1 second only, which was great. Okay. Excellent. Really nicely read. Jazakumullah. So, mashallah, all the students that participated today and in exercise 6.3 especially read it really, really nicely and make sure to remember the rule of kasra, which is any letter with a kasra underneath it should only be pronounced for 1 second. Okay, and the same rule applies for fatha as well, that any letter that has a fatha on it should only be pronounced for 1 second each. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to ask the students that have gone for the breakout room to come back, and then we will carry on with the classroom. Okay, so I've sent a message out to the students in that classroom, and then in a bit I will ask them to come back to the classroom. We will quickly do some examples from exercise 6.4 and then we will end the class with homework and our dua. But let's do some more examples from exercise 6.4. Okay, can we have another student on the line?
A5323.
Assalamu alaikum, A5323. Assalamu alaikum, A5323. A5323, you are unmuted. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, there's no response. Can we have another student?
Oh, wait. The mic list is behaving. Basically, I cannot unmute him. I think there's something wrong with him.
Okay. Walaikum
Yes.
salam. What's your ID?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. What's your ID?
A5323.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we were having some trouble unmuting you, but now you're unmuted. Okay. So quickly, I'm going to ask you to read some examples for me. Okay. So can you tell me how you would read this?
Libani.
Okay. What's the second letter over here? Do you know what letter this is? This is the letter meme. Okay.
Meme.
So this is the letter meme and it has a fatha on it. So I would pronounce this as
Ma.
na. Excellent. Well done. And then this is the letter noon and it has a kasra underneath it. So I would pronounce this as ni. Okay. Now altogether this would be limani.
Limani.
Excellent. Well done. You just need to maybe go back to the lesson on Arabic alphabets. That would be the first lesson we did, and just recap letters and also the combined letter
Okay.
lesson that we did. You can have a look at that again, and that will help you to recognize the letters. Okay, but well done. And let's try another one. This is the first letter here. You would pronounce this as sa,
Sa.
and then khi.
Khira.
Well done. All together now.
Zakhira.
Okay, remember this is sa, seen with a fatha, sa. So sakhira.
Sakhira.
Excellent. Well done. And let's just do one last one with you. This is lam with a kasra, li.
Lima.
Well done. Excellent. Lam with a kasra, li, and then mim with a
Ma.
fatha, ma. Lima.
Lima.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah A5323. You read that really nicely. Okay. Jazakumullah. So I hope all the students are now back in the main classroom. So those students that went for the breakout room as well, you're back. I will now give you your homework. Your homework is to practice exercise 6.4. Okay. So please note this down or take a picture of it on your mobile phones, and make sure that you do this homework tonight or tomorrow before tomorrow's class. Okay. So let me just take you to exercise 6.4 so you know what that is. This is exercise 6.4. So we've just briefly started it with one of our students, but I want you all to go through this whole exercise and try each and every example and read it aloud. Sit with your parents or your elder sibling, someone who knows the Quran, and go through all these examples with them. Okay, so this is exercise 6.4. Okay, and that's your homework. So I hope you've all noted that down. I'll leave it on the screen for a little bit. So we will now end the class with our prayer after reciting the Holy Quran. Can I please have a student on the mic?
N6334.
N6334, Assalamu alaikum. N6334. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Is that N6334?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to help me read this prayer from the Holy Quran. So I want you to repeat after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Just come a bit closer to the mic. I can't hear you very clearly at the moment. Just come a bit closer to the mic, okay? So repeat after me. Allahumma arhamni.
Allahumma
Hamni
hamni
bil Qur'an
bil Qur'an
nil azim.
lazim.
Well done. And we will do the second line as well today, which is over here. Waj'alhu li.
Waj'alhu li.
Waj'alhu li.
Waj'alhu li.
Imaman wa.
Ima.
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 Man
Mawa.
nu.
Nu.
Rawa.
Rawa.
Hudan
Hudawa.
rahmah.
Rahma.
Well done. Excellent. Really nicely read, okay? And I want you to read the translation for me, please, now.
Oh Allah, I have mercy on the great Quran.
On me through the great Quran, okay? Repeat after me. And make it for me
And make it for me
the leader,
the leader,
the light,
the light,
the guidance,
the guidance,
and the mercy.
and the mercy.
Well done. Really nicely read, okay? So Jazakumullah everybody, to the students, to the parents for joining us in today's class. I hope you have all learned something today. Your homeworks I have given to you, so please make sure that you complete the homework as well. And inshallah, we will see you all again tomorrow, same time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.